A female from Mandeville is now going viral after she told people that she lost $38 million in Hurricane Melissa. She claims that she put the money under her bed and under the mattress. Me know some people still do them, they're sitting there. Me think say yo, I did joke thing that when people say them I put money under mattress and under bed, you can't really do them anything that on Hurricane Melissa, you still have your money stockpile pan in them the place there. You should have make sure you go lock it down in one suitcase and put it up safe. You should have treat that even more special than your birth paper. That $38 million should have treat better than your ID, than anything else. Maybe even better than your picnic them. I'm just saying. But that the millions there, you should take care of you better. Believe. And nobody expects Andru go give that back. Sorry.
Where you now say, big man? Where you say the woman have $38 million stuck up under the bed? And Hurricane Melissa breeze that water that take with that. But that I know nothing. I know no big deal that. Because enough people lose a lot more than that. In that same Hurricane Melissa, yeah. You have to remember, say, some of them houses were underwater, we sink, we mash up, we float, we. Yeah, man, we crumble down. Them house, they value more than 38 million. Believe that, you understand? Enough people lost a lot more than 38 million. Imagine you have your house value all 200-300 million. And it gone, so. Wash we so. Hurricane come on, radam. Me see some car mad. We man have all 50 car, 100 car depend a lot and yo, water run through that, ravage that. Me I say, Jaja, it don't look good. It don't look good. A lot of people lost it all. A lot of people lost a lot. But you know what? Them can always rebuild. Now, obviously, the girl cannot make it up for hype, for clout, for fame. A lot of people, them do a lot of weirdo things. 38 million under bed might seem far-fetched to a lot of people, but you ever notice when the police them are running at some house, yard and abroad, and I sees how much millions on top of millions, hundreds of millions? I assure you, somebody in that hurricane there lost more than that in cash. Believe that. Yeah, I tell you, enough people really have their money on the mattress, in a drum, in a barrel, rat and them sitting there and them up money. I'll be a same thing. Trust me, it go on for real. Cause if it ain't a go on, all police are running a house and I find millions on top of millions. I mean, I talk about US and pound. Meds it no man.
Me I wonder if you see this. There is 2 new psalms add to the Bible. Who see it? More want to know who see the 2 new psalms that add to the Bible. Because over the last few days, all I can see is people reading these 2 new psalms that add to the Bible.
Hold up one Kevin. That could have been clever. But your brain, it's too small. I don't know what it is about you. Your knowledge, brother, it's minuscule. What go on there, sir? You said Psalms. What you should have said, 2 new books added to the Bible. You understand? Yeah, man, like the book of this and the book of that. Like the book of this and the book of that. You could have said the book of Enoch, the book of Spice, the book of Vibes Kartel. And that you should have said, yeah, say Psalms. Psalms 100, Psalms, no. I know Psalms Spice and Psalms Kartel, no. Psalms Adija, no. Psalms Grace, no. The book of Spice, the book of Vibes Kartel. That is it. You, sir, need to upgrade your intelligence.
And I pay Christian people, me see I come out and I read the 2 new psalms. Let me tell you the first new psalms that just add to the Bible. Spice. Spice is using dirty money to come take care of people. And a dirty money I use build house. Spice, I use skin out money. Where she use skin out past stage. Hold on. We don't have one dancehall artist. We don't even call her name. But me gonna make you call her name. We don't have one dancehall artist. We turn Christian. We used to skin out past stage. If the man left.
Yo, Kevin, what you say? If the man what? I hear. Kevin body fat. It's a lot of mercy. People. In all honesty, let me read from the book of Spice for y'all. The book of Spice. And in the beginning, there was Spice, Grace Hamilton. Just a simple young lady who was a fan of the one known as Lady Saw, Marian Hall. And she took it to the world by storm like Hurricane Melissa. Spicy Spice blow down the world from the days of ramping shop to the skin out her boom boom of the panny and a boom 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 under the sheets. You understand? So the great Spice Hamilton have made so much money, have garnered so much fame from the plethora of nasty music that she have made over the years. But he without sin cast the first stone, cause Grace Hamilton, the great Spicy Spice, have decided to take some of the earnings from the degenerate, the degrading music that she have mass produced onto the world and make it so that she's helping people to rebuild from the hurricane that is Melissa.
Them girl I never used to skin out past stage. Oh, Spice and a Christian. She's a Christian religion, but she not turn Christian like baptized. You understand? But when you come out here and beat the woman, you understand? Every day is a new Psalms.
Every single day it's a new book, a new Psalms or a new verse. Alright, Vibes Kartel, chapter 10, verse 5. Alright, let's go. He the one Vibes Kartel who was once 33 degrees heights of evil. He now says, God is the greatest, for it is God that brought him out of the prison cell. It is God that has brought him to the world. And even though he's singing the same degenerate music, going out there and making money upon top of money, he has decided to take them money, them same money, and help the people in need from the depths of prison to the world at large. Vibes Kartel DJ Zim Palmer is using his talent and wealth to help a lot of less fortunate souls in this world, especially in the wake of Hurricane Melissa, the aftermath. Vibes Kartel returned to Jamaica and he's doing what he can do. He's on the ground, boots on the ground. Vibes Kartel.
Vibes Kartel is the next Psalms that added to the Bible. What time do you get to read your Bible and pray every day? When every day you get up and you point out, oh, Vibes Kartel, him look for forgiveness from God. That's why him do what him do. What you a do? Forget your forgiveness. When you're there in a church, I sell your ass. What you a do? Forget for forgiveness. When you're there in a church, I rob people. What you are do, forget for forgiveness. When you there in a church and you across judgment from people outside. The Bible said judge not. The Bible said come as you are. You specialize who get for forgiveness. You are the one who point out and push some people to the side and say, them the word if church. You the dirty Christian people. I am a Christian religion. I love my Christian religion. But I love some of the dirty Christian. Corrupted. Go read the Bible and take Vibes Kartel and Spice out tight. They are not a Psalms. Because you read them like a Psalms every day.
One Kevin, I don't know if you know this, brother. You see me, the Bible was always like a TV show, a soap opera, I don't know if you pay attention. If you really pay attention to the Bible, you would know it's a soap opera. It was the chronicles of the times, the famous people, them. Yeah, man, the most notable people, them. Read the Bible, man. Read the Bible. Come on, man. Pay attention, man. Why we are talking about Solomon and David, Why we are talking about, Eve and Adam? Why we are talking about them people? Why? Are the stories of the time, right? Are the chronicles of those individuals in those times. You understand? Who are the famous people them know? Especially in a food society, right? Especially in our society. Vibes, Kartel, and Spice. So obviously the prophets, them, these so-called prophets, they are going to be talking about these individuals and prophesizing about these individuals. That is what they've been doing since ancient times. Nothing new. So them are the king, the current king and the current queen of the times, they are always going to be prophecies surrounding those individuals, right? So think about it. King Solomon, prophecies after prophecies after prophecies. You feel like say Kartel and Spice say the prophecies where them individuals that did that say back then? No.
Read in the Bible, pray every day and come out for the people them name. Every day on the get up, Vibes Kartel, Spice. What they are doing for the country, you are not doing. Your prime minister not do it. Your prime minister give you basket for carry water. You don't feel that way, me understand. Because up till now, the prime minister cannot do one thing for the hurricane victim in the country that he claimed that he loves so much. If your prime minister did love the country, he would have at least start feeding the people in the country that is starving. And not standing around using politics to fight his campaign of not doing what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to have a campaign right now I do him for do as a prime minister. I outside the man for that. I do the right thing. And that's supposed to be the new campaign right now. The Prime Minister of Jamaica should have marched through Jamaica. What do want him to do? Him to go out there go feed the people them. Him to help the people them get back houses. Him to clean up the road for the people them where people can't reach. There's people that trying to reach some country and can't reach it because the road not clean. What do want him to do? We want him to go out there go do him work. Andru always have a job to do. And uno, we love talk about politics. Me, I'm a politician. Me, not like uno. Me not like no PMP. Me not like no labor right. So me not side and do it for no Bruce Golding. I mean, I do this for Andru Holness. Me, I do it for the people of Jamaica.
Hold on, brother, don't speak too fast, because Andru Holness, he has a response for you, Him have answers for you. So you go on. Me, I go react to what Andru have to say, Because Andru a real craftsman, a real craftman, a real politician. That brother, him no normal, He's a great politician, I swear to God. But, yo, them man, they different.
Yes, my name Melissa, and Gilbert is my father, and Katarina is my mother.
And Beryl must be your sister, and Ivan must be your brother. Either way, hold on, 51 Storm or your grandma, I don't know. Listen to me, Melissa. Your body, girl, you're a wicked piece of girl, You understand? Jamaicans love to say them girl are wicked, them. Me say Melissa wicked, she wicked. I don't know how she's so. Girl, you're vile, man. You're vile. But I'm not sure if it is you that is most vile or the Prime Minister. I don't know which one I want to vile, But I think you have competition one way or another, because Andru, the man they in vile.
But some people are asked, where's the Prime Minister? How them not see him? What have the government been doing to help? Where's all of the donation money? The government has sit down on the money and move as if they want to pocket it. But here's what the Prime Minister had to say to all of that.
I see people saying, I don't see nobody from the government. The only person I see is from the Lacovia police station. How you think the aid got there? You think they just swam into Jamaica? The government opened the airport. The government cleaned the road. The government escorted them. Don't talk nonsense. To ensure that all the people who you see out there who want to give aid to Jamaica, that they are able to do it. You think they come here without ensuring that there are security guarantees? Who you think gives them the security guarantees? You think the stock that they have just move automatically, just materialize where they are? How many convoys is it moving with the security forces carrying them through? Don't talk nonsense about there was no government presence.
You, Mr. Craftsman, calm down. Calm down, Mr. Andru Holness. Dr. Andru Holness, calm down. Kaya guani in a brother. Ya make it look, oh, the government is doing it, the government. What? Where government I do? What the government not supposed to do? The people are ask you for more. You understand? You talk about the basics. Also, no facilitate airport opening up and convoys, and you're doing this and do. Brother, are the basics that? Are the basics that, brother? Are the regulatory business that, oh yeah, make you look like say, yo, una do something special. Oh my, I should give you extra credit for doing the regular. Just for showing up. Oh my, you showed up, great. Give him a gold medal. Him show up. Yeah man, him win the race cause him show up. Not because him come first. No, him show up. Jesus Christ. Participation trophy. Give it to Andru Holness.
Just to be clear, Mr. Speaker, I know there's a lot of talk about government getting money and not using it, and we have to be so careful that these kinds of careless talk. Now, for the people, Mr. Speaker, I'm about to say something, and I just want to be clear. For the people who are saying it, and gaining influence on persons who don't understand, it is dangerous. Because, there is a public that believes that somehow we sit here and we are trying to somehow take away money that has come for the relief of the people. Let me say this clearly, Mr. Speaker. It would be morally reprehensible for anyone to be using any government resources in any way that has been given or borrowed for relief or any other action to mitigate the damage of this hurricane for any personal or private gain. And if there is any such thing happening, I don't have to wait for any other entity to ferret it out or find it. I will find it myself. Let it be on the record, Mr. Speaker, that this is not the first disaster that this government has had to address. There was never a question about the administration of resources for Hurricane Beryl.
I wonder if we not see and hear this, right? The man now address the topic, The man a be a real politician and go around the thing. Brother, if the people them say una get the money and I sit down on the money, why the bag a long cocky argument, brother? Why the bag a long chattings, bro? Why you not tell the people them and show receipt for what una do with the money? One not sure. You say people them I say certain things and it's dangerous because they're misleading people. How about you lead the people them down the right path, right? So if the PNP them say them not get the money them, right? The people them say them don't get the money them where you say designated and whatever, the 10 million and the 5 million and them say them not get it. How about you show the receipts where it go in the account, where it reach them? Sure say them a lie, no? Sure we say them a lie so we can call them out. Cause them a say them don't get it. And you a say, what you say? Well, me don't know what you really a say. Because you not really say nothing at all. You just a say, una not go thief the money. So the people them say, una sit down for the money. Them never say you thief the money, Them a say the money not reach. What you do, what go on with the money? The people them want answers. And you a tell we about Hurricane Beryl? What? Who care about other disasters? We are talking about that one, ya brother. What you do with that money, the 1.8 billion US dollar? How it a spend? And that we want to know about. Talk to we about that, brother.
No donor said what I gave, I don't know how it was accounted for. Let it be clear that for the entire administration of the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, where the government of Jamaica executed the largest social protection program in the history of Jamaica. There wasn't even one question of misappropriation of funds. So I want to be clear, Mr. Speaker, that those persons who wish to tarnish myself, tarnish the government, you are tarnishing Jamaica with a lie. I am not worried so much, Mr. Speaker, because wherever I travel and I meet with the international community, you know what they say? They say, you have done an amazing job. And I'm not joking, Mr. Speaker. I don't have to say it about myself.
Oh dear, oh my, Mr. Prime Minister, you're vile, brother, you're vile, you're cocked in a rock stone. So you are tell we say, the international people, them a tell you, oh, you do a great job, you're doing so great, but the people, them a ball on the ground. Make it make sense now, bro. Your people, them a ball, say them now get the help, and international people I tell you, say you do a great job. Yo, brother, yo, him vile, you know, him vile. Him have a vile. Joy Rasta, yo, that brother, him is a special type of different. Him special. Me know say I'm the Prime Minister, I don't love him to death. But Jesus Christ, man, come on, man. Where is the humanity in this guy?
The international officers who come here representing the international agencies, they go, and I don't ask them to, they go and say it publicly. Direct contradiction of the nonsense that some people are saying. So I know that it hasn't done any damage at that level. Because they know, they see, they understand, they know the systems in place, and they know what would have happened in other countries. Yes, yes. And they have confidence in the government. Yes, but some of them who are saying these things are people who know better, and they mislead. They mislead the people. So let me be clear in this parliament that this government will manage this disaster without any form of corruption, misdirection, maladministration, malfeasance, misfeasance. We are going to manage this disaster with the highest level of probity and integrity and accountability. And it is necessary to do this, Mr. Speaker, because the scale of what we need in support from the international community can only be gotten if the international community feels that we have the institutional framework to ensure that whatever resources are made available are properly used. So one can only say that those people who are spreading those rumors are determined to bring down Jamaica. They do not support Jamaica. So as I stand here, Mr. Speaker, my statement is also a warning to us. Let's be clear. It is a warning to the government, but it is my duty also to dismiss and dispel falsehood.
One bag of chattings after chattings after chattings, cockatoo after cockatoo, this rooster, this flamingo. So my question is, all right, the 1.8 billion, what go on with the money? What you do with the money? What go on? We want to know. We want to know. You understand? I saw in my previous video, I saw a comment where someone said that JPS is a company, right? And a private company or whatever the case is. So Jamaica can't give them 150 million for help facilitate the restoration. And I'm like, what? Government give grants all the time to private companies. What are you talking about? What nonsense. Not to mention that obviously Jamaica own a part of it. Vested interest either way. So me kind of confused. What we not talk about this, so. Then another person say, oh, me only a show snippets and clips and this and that. And that really got me in my feelings, you know. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm in my feelings, Taras. Why am I up in my feelings, you might be asking? Hold on there for a second. You know, say more time when we cover politics and stuff like that. I don't even want to put these guys' name, the Prime Minister and them name in my title, because I don't get any views. I don't make any revenues from it. So when a person go tell me, say, me I show them clippings and I talk about them thing for clicks and views, I am confused. I am like, whoa, what levels of nonsense? I'm gonna tell me, say, me I talk about Andru them and the hurricane for clicks and views. And that is not my bread and butter. I don't get views from that. A matter of fact, if I want to run down views, I go talk about TikTokers like Rosalie, show videos with her and Yam up herself and discussing this and how she too big for BMW. Them thing they get the views. Them thing they get the views. Well, my channel no really get views off of politics, you understand? You see, drama mix up, a them thing they get views. A them thing they make money. Even though this is my job, I try not to run down them thing. They stay far from them thing there. Me no make money lead me astray. You understand? Me have my morals. Me stick to what me believe in. Me talk on things were important to me, what me care about. Me no run down any and any topic for views and money. So when me make a video talking about politics, and me can't even put the Prime Minister name too tough in a title, kind of views now come from it. If me get 2,000 views, okay, me work with that. Most definitely me talking about them topics there is not about money, not about clicks and views. If you read the title, you would realize that I put other things to get people to watch the video them. Not them thing there, bro. Honestly. It don't make no sense. This a video you go have title about one Kevin and Spice and Kartel, rather than focusing on Prime Minister this and Prime Minister that, because it does not bring views. It don't make money for me. You understand? However, I still want to cover these topics because they're important. Important for the country, important for the people them. So we wanna say, brother, we don't make no sense. We don't love no politicians them to the point where we don't have goddamn sense.
Nation when I leave out of parliament. Not at all. There's too much to discuss. Badness reaching at the house of Daryl Vaz right now is under heavy scrutiny after his behavior that he displayed when a question was asked by opposition leader Mark Golding. This has to do with the 150 million USD that it said that the government is to loan JPS.
The context of your presentation in relation to the JPS situation is that the license expires, I think it's July 2027. Notice has been given, triggering the consequences of license termination. Jamaica has roughly 20% of the equity in JPS. The funding gap, based on the recently done work to do the restoration of the grid, including substations, transmission, posts, etc., distribution lines, is around 350 million US. So our 20%, if you're looking at us as a shareholder, our 20% would be 70 million. But we are actually taking the risk of lending an unsecured loan to JPS of 150 million, which is twice the proportion of the equity that we hold in the business. So unsecured, you don't have any collateral to seize. You're relying on a mechanism to get it back, which I'm going to speak to in a second. So my question to you is, first of all, the other 200 million, which is currently not funded, but which is necessary to achieve the timelines that you have indicated for restoration, what is the assurance that that 200 million will be raised on a timely basis so as to enable the necessary expenditures to be made by JPS to hit the targets, which are presumably fairly aggressive targets given the extent of the damage to the grid and so on? What level of confidence do you have that that 200 million will be raised by them? And what is the time frame that it has to be raised by for that target to be met? I'd like to know the time frame for that. So to summarize, one is the timeline for JPS to fund the 200 million gap, and whether you would ensure that that funding is in place before you expose our $150 million.
Let me indicate very clearly for all of Jamaica to hear. The meeting that we had yesterday morning, where the Minister of Finance and the Financial Secretary was there, we ironed out a way forward, realizing the seriousness and the time-sensitive nature of this response. So the first answer to your question is that this government is prepared on behalf of the people of Jamaica to release the $150 million in whatever tranches are required as quickly as possible to get the restoration going. And that's the difference between a caring government and somebody who has a financial background. The people want light. Okay? So let me just make that clear.
Point of order, Minister.
Point of order.
Minister, point of order.
His feet, talking. The minister standing on his feet, talking into the mic. You don't need to personalize your response. You don't need to get hot under the collar. It's a legitimate question I'm asking. And I'm just, so don't bother about having a financial background. I want to know a simple question. Are you going to ensure the funding is in place? And now you're coming back and personalizing it in a totally unnecessary way.
Let me repeat. The member is saying that his position is that he would not release the $150 million unless he knew where the $200 million was coming from. That's what he said. Hansard is there. And I am telling you.
Minister, please.
Let me just say it again. Based on the meeting that took place yesterday, we are confident, based on the meeting that had the representative of the Ministry of Finance at the highest level, the Minister and the Financial Secretary, you can't go any higher, that we are prepared to release the $150 billion tonight if it means that the people are going to get back light sooner than later. You are a wicked and evil. Bad mind don't go on yet from September 3rd.
Members.
Wicked and evil. Mr. Speaker.
Minister, hold. Members. Members from the opposition side.
You are an uncaring set.
If you
are a
do,
heartless set.
if you do not
set.
allow the minister to continue, then we will have to go to something else. Please. You do not have the floor. Member from St. Catherine North Central, you do not have the floor.
Mr. Speaker.
You will find out in short.
Mr. Speaker.
Go ahead, Minister.
The $150 million that the government is prepared to release as soon as the documentation is in place, which will be no later than a matter of hours to a day, because of the urgency, is specific for restoration over 2 months, December and January. That $150 million is ring-fenced to deal with a restoration program that will take care of Jamaica, not only some parishes. And if you are going to tell me that there are people in this house that would question a government in a crisis like this to hold $150 million that we have availability now, to find out about $200 million, which can take another month or 6 weeks. Our money is secured whichever way it goes. We are a responsible government, and we have taken a responsible decision, a caring decision, an argument done.
Nation, I don't know if I'm ever since I don't like give personal opinion when it comes to politics. But Minister Vaz needs to take a chill pill. That reaction, that behavior was so unnecessary. Can now count the number of times that I get a sense of bullying from Daryl Vaz. Nation, that's it for this report. You see what time a clock, you see what time a knock. We are hurrying to get the fuck out of here.
Hold on there. You notice me not cut it. I did not cut it. I did not interject. You know why? Because people are making it look like say me a cut up clippings. When me I react to the clippings, them where the news outlet them I react to, where the vloggers them I react to, I am giving my reaction to these clippings, these videos that TVJ and the Gleaner, whoever put out, the other vloggers them cover, whatever the case is. So stop making it look like say I'm me out here, I manipulate and I put things, I make people. No, none of that. Don't do that something there. And in terms of Darrell Vaz versus Mark Golding, do remember that TEF is a PNP. TEF is a PNP, official PNP. So take it with a grain of salt. Them man, yeah man, partisan. But when me I say at the end of the day, Mark Golding and Andru, they do come off a bit dictatorshipish. You know what I say? Them a move like some real dictator. They are bullies, no doubt about it. But people want strong leadership, especially in a them time here. You understand? We need strong leadership. But share your views and perspective on that alabaloo, because me telling already in the previous video, I think they should give JPS the money because them have the money. And me no see what them a do with the money, so might as well you help with the restoration of power. I'm just saying, bro.
To somewhere where things are not so festive. Of course, due to the impact of Hurricane Melissa. But things haven't been so easy for the residents in those affected areas. But fortunately, you have people out there that have been doing what they can do to donate, to help, and so on. Sean Paul and his team have been around town several places, doing a lot from community to community. This time he's at Border White House, a popular area at the border of St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, known for its roadside cook shops.
We are trying to sprinkle it every week. Well, last week when I was here, I tell you I'm going to forward back. Next week, I'm going to send back again until the place built. You understand? Reason why you're so first, in certain terms, you know it's the hub. You know, say people need that for their moral. When we pass through here, sir, and see one table, remember hard job come and say, yo, we can't even buy the soup or so I feel good for no say. Right now we are built back. Right? I'm promising the last week, I'm there now. So I don't want nobody feel like they get left off because the next week they're there and the next week they're there. You understand? We are build back the place. Put where we are give into this, so make yes so can be back at economic hub and make back money, please. That's what we are at. So we like to see the progress, we've seen it, and we are cleaning up the beach, and we just want to make you know say straight love. Then that's that we are dealing with. No farmer, no problem, no politics against this or that, or the straight love.
So Sean Paul and the team in St. Elizabeth doing what they can do.
Big up to Sean Paul, you understand? Love the works. And people, trust me, it's out there that some people get stuff and sell stuff, you know. Do not sell the things them. But then again, me know say somehow I get stuff and then you don't have money for bill. And well, it's confusing. I don't even know. Because if you have supplies and you don't have food and you don't have money to facilitate your problems or whatever, and you have to sell it. God, it's a conundrum. People find themselves in a such dire strains that they have to make decisions. You understand? Liver or the kidney. Boy, me I tell you, rough one night time them people. Rough one night time them. You can't live without one of your kidney them, but I don't know, can't live without the liver. So, I guess I can cut a piece off. Hey, listen. Point I'm making is, it not easy. Some of the decisions where the people are making not easy upon them. That are the ones them we have to make the tough decisions. Other people we just do what them a do, cause them a fussy. Yeah, be gone we do no. You understand? Be gone.
The police in St. Ann, they have arrested and charged a JDF soldier. His name is Kimarley Buckley, but he's popularly known as Dim Dim. Dim Dim is a 26-year-old member of the Jamaica Defence Force, and he's living at Binlas District in the Linstead area of St. Catherine. Dim Dim and one of his cronies, they have been charged by the police for 1. Malicious destruction of property, 2. Simple larceny, and 3. Trespassing on the works of Flow Jamaica. The name of his crony is Andru Belafonte, but he is also known as Tutal. Tutal is 29 years old and he is also living at Binlas District. The allegation is that early last week, Monday morning, November 17, at minutes after 1 o'clock, the St. Ann police, acting on intelligence, they went in the vicinity of the Breadnut Hill Primary School in the Ocharias area. Information was received that 2 hoodlums were thieving cable wires from the ground tunnel across from the school. On the arrival of the police, a white 2013 Nissan AD wagon motor car with license plate number 4271 LK was seen parked, and both Tutal and Dim Dim, they were seen putting cable wires inside the vehicle. The police, they searched the car and 10 feet of cable wires, cable cutter, ropes, hammer, and 2 cable connectors were found inside it. They were taken into police custody and subsequently charged, so they'll be facing the courts shortly. Intelligencers, big up on yourself, and officers, job well done.
They did have to cover that topic, because honestly, people, honestly to God, some of them man, man, some of them police and soldier, man a thief, goat, man a thief, floor cable. I wonder why me float it down for over a week, And them black, I hear say a thief, man, thief, Me not say that brother there, but me hear say them a thief, floor cable, hard, brother. You understand? Them people, they look hurricane come and mash up a place and them a try mash up our life. We get back power, we get back internet, and then we lose internet. Why? Floor cable them thief off, bro. Me I say, yo, what kind of man them ya? Lock up them rock stone. Jesus Christ, man, hang them with the floor cable. Alright, don't do that. Gone too far. Yeah. You know, support that. You see me I talk about, people? You see me I talk about? What am I referring to? That's my sarcasm right there. Referring to the fact that when people thief goat and them think that them tied to the people, the punishment fit the crime type of situation. So the man them thief the floor cable and me make the joke say, yo, hang them with the floor cable. You see that? Yeah, not cool. Not cool, because you should not do that. Don't do that. But arrest them. Bring them up on charges. Yes, what me I say, and prosecute them for sure. Especially the JDF officer there, because him a wicked man. What kind of soldier thief floor cable? But then again, did I talk to a soldier the other day and him make me know say enough of soldier them broke and hungry and frustrated. So apparently that is a thing, That is a thing. Enough of the reserves them can't get no work, enough officer can't get no deployment, and them now make no money and them frustrated. So I don't know if that is the case still. Jah Rastafari, rough them and say, whole heap of corruption out there, You have certain higher ups now give certain man the work and them a pick and choose and about things. Yo, me hear some corruption out there, but left that alone still, cause I just soldier attack still, you see me? Nonetheless, blessings and respect to the ones and ones, Remember, subscribe to the channel, watch the video, drop a comment, drop a like, and watch the previous videos and look out for the next Captain of the Vulture Squad. I came, I saw. You understand? I vultured that.